In my practice, I constantly hear the question, when will my ex write me? When will she start to miss me? When will the girl change her mind and come back? I usually answer, the timing depends on lots of factors. The analysis will take all day. We do not have time for this. I say this because I already know, guessing the timing does not improve your situation, not one bit. I'd rather tell you what will happen if you don't stop thinking about when she'll be back. And in the end, I will tell you how to change your mindset. The girl won't come back while you're spying on her. You were dumped. It's an emotional wound. It hurts you. But by continuing to ask questions about the timing, you are driving yourself deeper into this hole. Often a man watches. When she was online. When did she go offline at night? Who she added in the social networks? If a new guy appears, panic begins. What am I supposed to do now to bring her back? I can understand this pain. Worrying that she can find another and cease to be yours. Here is the unpleasant truth for you. The woman is no longer yours. She is gone. Your couple is no more. While you spy on her on social networks, decipher the meaning of her posts, and monitor her friends, her significance to you is growing. It is more and more tempting to forget the reasons of your breakup, to throw your principles under the bridge, and chase her with flowers and a ring. Some despair so much that they lose self-respect. They wait at her house in the pose of a devoted puppy. But I don't want to talk about it. I warned every man in my practice. It's vital to stop following your ex if you want to get her back. Success is not just the return of the girl, it is the mental recovery of the man. As long as you show this weakness, you cannot diminish her importance to you. With this level of affection, you have a 90% chance of getting her back ahead of time. But you will get 10 times more problems than before the breakup. And if you endure a few months, but continue to spy on her, you will just get sad and depressed. It's your choice to feel the pain. Going through a breakup is comparable to getting a splinter. You can try to drive the splinter deeper. This is an option where the balance of significance collapses completely. A man runs to his ex with an apology for non-existent sins, begs to return and proposes. Then the girl will begin to push him away. And in the end, the man will come to terms with the refusal. It hurts him, but he leaves and experiences the loss naturally. The wound festers, and the splinter eventually gets out. The worst option is to simply observe the splinter, twist it, pull it daily, guess whether the inflammation has decreased or increased. This is what a man who cannot let go of his ex does. He browses through their photos together, comes up with reasons for the breakup, cries watching romantic films. The wound becomes larger and more problematic. Such a man dooms himself to suffering and a miserable fate. Pain prevents him from thinking, and open questions prevent him from acting. In this state, he's not going to take a strong position with another woman. Those who do not know how to overcome pain will surely lose the struggle for dominance. The only healthy way is to get rid of the splinter once and for all. Yes, you're going to feel agonizing pain, but it's momentary and you prevent the infection in the future. It is necessary to make a choice. Continue to chase a woman and submit to her, or learn to live without her at all. If you choose the second path, you can finally start living for yourself and not for your ex. The pain remains as it remains after a splinter is taken out, but it will not hurt for long, and the wound will stop gnawing. How can a man control his pain? Only a man who can dominate his own weakness can win in the struggle for dominance in a relationship. The first step to this is to stop soaking in your own misery. Have you already made this step? Have you decided that she won't see your tears, won't hear your pleas to return, won't make you humiliate yourself? Listen to your feelings and you will understand that you have already won. A man who stopped chasing a girl after a breakup deserves respect for this act in itself. You've realized that you are no longer a servant and slave of your emotions, but this is not enough. Your self-esteem is destroyed, and you have to fix it. The simple things will help here. Hobbies, a change of environment, a new job, or improving your business. Those things help to fill the void left by her. While you're busy, It is easier for you not to think about the runaway girl. You won't have time to be miserable. An active lifestyle is the best way to heal a heartbreak. Also, I would like to talk about the gym. Many guys use workouts as a cure for sadness, but not everyone knows that it's better to train in the evening. At this time, thoughts about a breakup creep up much more often, so it's better to train before nighttime. It will help you to sleep soundly. The ex-girlfriend will return when you stop waiting for her. During consultations, I see the same story over and over again. This is a situation when a man decided to accept that the ex became a stranger to him. He stops surveillance and no longer humiliates himself. Then he starts working according to our strategy: self-improvement, workouts, and correct responding to the girl's signals. Such a man asks less and less questions about the ex and more about effective behavior with women in general. And at the moment, when a person has achieved some success in education, career growth, or in business, starts to get the attention of other women and finds happiness in his life, a comeback occurs. For such a person, it is not a problem to take a strong position. A new life is more valuable than an old relationship. He will bring her back only on his own terms. Another situation is the sad fate of the one who's waiting. This man somehow holds on, reacts to each sign of attention from her with a box of diamonds, and constantly prays for a return. Such a man lives in the past. He remembers his ex every day, blames himself for her exit, does not try to improve, and communicate with new women. Bottom line, she returns. The relationship is stable for a couple of weeks, but then break up again, and the question: how to bring her back a second time? Total ignore works both the second time and the 10th, but it is useless for a man who does not control his feelings, because the control of emotions is the weapon of victory in the struggle for dominance. Without self-control, one cannot take and maintain a strong position in a relationship. If you choose a better life, with or without your ex, subscribe and watch more of our videos. We will help you understand what went wrong in your relationship and how not to make those mistakes in the future. How to build a happy and successful life that does not depend on another person's happiness, but on your own.